All right, we should be live, Ricky. Double check that.
We should be live.
Yeah, we're live over here on the Advocate channel.
We are.
I think we're good. I think
Cool.
we're good. Great way to start off with me coughing. But hi guys. We're gonna be doing a Night of the Seven Kingdoms preview. We're joined by, well, depending on what channel you're watching this on, you got the core four. You know, it's me, the Grease Goblins, JC the Advocate, Becky does blog, voice of Old Town. He will surely be speaking a lot in this live stream since this is his comeback.
You're such an asshole.
But yeah, how are you guys all doing outside of Ricky?
Hey, what's going on? Is this a roast session? Didn't come here to be roasted.
I'm happy to be here, guys. I'm happy to be here with you guys, with Baron and Papa Khan, my favorite chatter. Oh boy.
How are you doing, Becky? It's glad to have you in here.
I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm feeling chill. I'm good. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit about previews since we are going to be doing all these live streams after the episodes on all of our channels. Same format as this. This is really our guinea pig stream to make sure everything works, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do a little preview what to expect from the show, what maybe we expect from it, our expectations. Ricky's getting uncomfortable and all of that. So let's kind of set some groundwork, given I know, JC, you were talking to me about having notes on this. So I'll put you in the spotlight right away, or spotlight. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, where does it take place in terms of if you're only a show watcher, you've only watched House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, where is this in terms of the timeline?
Right. So Night of the Seven Kingdoms takes place approximately, actually no, not exactly 89 years before the Game of Thrones, the first season of Game of Thrones. It also takes place roughly about, I believe, 90 years after the events of House of the Dragon. We follow a large knight called Duncan the Tall, Sir Duncan the Tall, and then a mysterious boy named Egg, who may be more than what he appears to be. And we essentially, throughout this Night of the Seven Kingdoms novella compilation by George R. R. Martin, which is a fantastic book and is actually Becky's favorite book of all the books in the A Song of Ice and Fire series, we follow Dunk and Egg as they travel around Westeros, essentially, just kind of living life, doing chores, helping around town, doing some good, happy things for the realm, and it's a lot of fun.
Yes, of course. Becky, since it is your favorite book, anything you want to add on to that as well of what we should expect?
Just wholesome vibes, and that's as much as I can articulate. Humor, seriousness, deep themes, but banter, perfect characters, perfect companionship. I just love it.
Yeah. My light almost died. It almost came crashing down on my face.
Well,
but
you got your spidey senses today.
I do got my spidey senses.
I saw that.
It was like it started. But also sorry for me coughing and stuff. I am still kind of sick, but we're powering through. I will say, with the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it's going to be really different just from House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones are very similar in terms of the structure, especially of the first seasons. You come into a king that's on his last legs or whatnot. We're going into the next, who's going to be king, who's going to be queen type scenario. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, not like that at all. It's going to be a lot more focused on small folk, we would hope and assume. With that being said, I would not be opposed to some extra scenes of some characters and stuff like that we know from the novellas. I can't really talk about too much because then we're talking into spoilers. I will go over to Ricky. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, it's. I also think Dunk and Egg is, or the novellas in general, are George R. R. Martin's best work when it comes to A Song of Ice and Fire. So naturally, I've been looking forward to the series for years and years. I've been talking about it since, I don't know, season 7 of Game of Thrones, and it was slowly wrapping up, and I was like, I need that show. Now it's here, and I'm glad it is. Yeah, looking at the chats, whose bed is unmade? Huh?
Okay.
Papa Khan, what are you talking about?
Old meme, let it die. It's an old meme, let it die, okay? There's no more on. The bed's not back here. The light's gonna fall at some point, but whatever.
Matthew says, I'm quite ready for a less tumultuous and more personal adventure in Westeros.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a change of pace. It's also different than House of the Dragon, just given the fact that House of the Dragon, and we talked about this, especially us three, because we talked about it on live streams and stuff. It is something that's adapting a book that is not like a full, here's the exact story, exactly what the characters are saying. It's not like that. And so in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, you shouldn't have as much of those worries. Like, it is a story that is straight up told. You have exact dialogue you can use. You have a very easy roadmap to utilize for it. But I think that's a good like talking point of, for you guys, specifically Becky and JC on this one, are you concerned at all, just given how the first novella is very short? It's only around 100-ish pages, especially in the book that JC put up on screen earlier. It's only like 120-ish pages. It's a lot of pictures. Are you worried about how they translate such a smaller book to then a season of television?
I was worried before learning that the episodes were shorter, because initially when you hear it's going to be a TV show, and I actually thought that they would be really good movies, like a trilogy of movies instead. But so then when you hear it's turning into a TV show, you're a bit like, how do they they have to like pad it out. There's not really enough content in the first novella to fit a full season. But actually, now that the episodes are shorter, I think it should be the right length, I'm hoping, because there won't really be that much stuff to pad out unless they're doing like some flashbacks to give us context of stuff that we need to know in order to grasp the story. But it's really like action packed. And I think that they could fit that into 6 short episodes and it not feel too much or boring. So I think it could be okay. I'm not worried anymore. Is that being too optimistic?
I think that's pretty fair, especially how good the source material is. I'll talk about this after JC because I did a lot of yapping. But JC, thoughts you want to add to that on the idea of just any worries on the structure of the show?
No, I agree wholeheartedly. I think at first I was concerned because I was under the impression that we were going to have 1 hour long episodes, but the fact that we don't, that they're just 30-minute installments, I feel much better about, because at the end of the day, this is a small book, and it's not even that. The Hedge Knight is really just this, like a third of this very small book. So expanding this to 6 1-hour episodes is a different thing than expanding it to just 6 30-minute episodes, which I think is more appropriate given the length of what this is.
JC, you're giving me anxiety the way you're holding that book.
Oh, you're gonna break the fire. You gotta treat it with care.
Yeah, it's precious.
It is very precious. It's a great story. If you guys, anyone in the chat hasn't read it, but I'm not as concerned. I think the length is very appropriate given the text that we have here, and also given everything George R. R. Martin has said about how this is, so great, and he's glowed about this season of the television show, how it's going to be so basically faithful to the source material. I'm going in with pretty, manageable expectations. I'm not like hyping myself up to be like, oh, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. But I feel very confident going into this season of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
That is fair. I'm a little bit more, I don't know. I've had the same kind of opinion the entire time, especially when the episodes were announced and all that, is I don't think it's going to be a problem for book readers. So people like us, I don't think it'll be as much of a problem because we know the story. We like the story, especially for, some people in here, especially Becky, Ricky, like this is your favorites.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to more of like, you've got to remember this is an HBO show. They're trying to reach the casual audience more than they're trying to reach the book audience. Like, yes, they want to appease the book audience, of course, but just like with House of the Dragon, you're trying to reach that casual audience. How do you do that in the best way you can? And undoubtedly, if you just look at the structure of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, a lot of your moments that you are going to look at and go, okay, this is where somebody's going to be like, I can't wait to see what happens next, don't really happen until maybe episode 3 of the show, maybe end of episode 2. And that's where I kind of worry is like when you have a 6-episode show and you look at the structure of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I wonder how the casual audience looks at it, because it is very different. I'm going to make the joke when we get to the first episode and we do our review. I'm going to make the joke of, where are the dragons? Because casual fans are probably going to ask. This is a Game of Thrones show. Where are the dragons? I do wonder, like, how do they keep the viewers engaged for the first 2 episodes? Because I think those are the most important of the entire show. I know the other episodes are going to have a lot more big moments that they have to hit on and stuff like that, but I think the first 2, it's where you get your audience to be entertained, where they want to keep watching the story. For instance, Game of Thrones did this pretty well, in my opinion. I wonder how they're going to do that. But anything you can add to this, Ricky? I know you can't really talk too much about this, but anything you want to say?
Yeah, I think there's a very interesting comment by Priyanshu. He asks, do you guys worry about comedy? That's my biggest concern, even though I have read the book, but I'm worried it won't translate as good in live action. Are you guys worried about the comedy?
Go ahead, guys.
Yes, I am.
Becky, are you worried about the comedy?
Well, if they keep the dialogue the same, like, that's all I care about, because I like it. So, but they could overdo it. They got to get the balance.
Yeah. I mean, the trailers made it pretty explicit. There's the comedy is where they're leaning into, based upon just the way the trailer was done. Like, we see so many comedic scenes, which I think are good. And comedy is just one of those things where it'll work for some people, it might not work for everyone. And I think the only thing I can say with comedy is always, as long as the comedy is not taking away from the emotional beats of the story. So as long as you're not having conflicting tones, so you have a big moment of tension, or there's supposed to be a depressing, scene, and then you have comedy that comes in and just kind of ruins it, aka Marvel. That's where I have a problem with comedy. So I think as long as Night of the Seven Kingdoms doesn't do that, it should be fine. If comedy doesn't land, comedy doesn't land. If it lands, it lands. It's very subjective in terms of that. But anything else you guys talk about comedy, or any other comments, Ricky, you want us to address?
No, just people debating about comedy. Why would you worry about comedy? Comedy's good, says Baron. Yeah, I think, it's a lighthearted story. It fits that, a more comedic approach would work here. But I guess we'll find out. So I can say, all hail Darkstar is from Ashley of Knot. They should make a show about Darkstar.
Oh, yes, it'll be fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yep, I can't upset one of my mods, so yeah, well, just not along with that one.
Game of Night. Because he is of the night.
He is of the night. It is true.
Yeah.
Question for specifically, I would say Becky. What are you the most excited for, given this is your favorite and A Song of Ice and Fire? What are you the most excited for in terms of non-spoiler things you can talk about on Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
So I am the most excited for the characters, because it's a very character-driven story. Without saying anything, I personally think that for the main characters and what we've seen so far in the trailers, I think they've got the casting like pretty spot on, especially Egg. So I'm actually, I think that's it. I'm not really, I was gonna say I'm not excited. I'm excited for it all, but I'm not fussed about the big action scenes and the plot progression. I'm actually just very, very excited for the scenes where the characters are communicating with each other. Like I said, the banter, probably the parts that are going to be more lighthearted, the parts where they're just like going at each other back and forth. Like the dialogue I thought in the novella was incredible. So I just want to see that transpired on my screen with the characters. And I definitely think that they've casted really well based on what I've seen in the trailer. So yeah, I'm excited to see Duncan Egg, basically.
I think as we all are. JC, anything else you're excited about, or same thing with Becky?
Yeah, I think the characters I'm really looking forward to see, obviously the dynamic between Dunk and Egg, but I'm also really excited to see Baelor Breakspear and, just how he comes across on screen, because in the book, he's a fantastic character. So I wonder how that translates to on screen. And then also Tanzel Tootal. I'd be very interested to see, you know, how her character comes across, and you know, her I don't know if this is a spoiler, her puppeteering. Is that a spoiler?
I wouldn't say so. You do see it in the trailer.
Yeah.
We know we're going to get puppet shows. It's just there's no context to it.
Yeah.
So,
the puppet shows looked amazing in the trailer, so I'm excited to see that on screen.
I agree. I agree with you guys. I will provide some context just for if you've never read the novellas. Baelor Breakspear is more or less a Targaryen prince. He's the heir to the Iron Throne at the moment. So he's a pretty cool character without saying anything else. I will add on to it. Yeah, I would say I'm more excited for the characters. And that's kind of just a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms in general. It's more character focused. It's not, if you're coming in here expecting, you know, we're going to see huge battles or huge like twist moments like the Red Wedding, like there will be twists, but like it's not like maybe what you would be expecting from some of the other shows. It is more, I'm excited for one of the other Targaryen princes. I want to see Maekar. I want to see how they do his character, or Aerion, the character we see in the trailers that's kind of being hyped up as like this villainous Targaryen prince guy. You know, I'm excited to see all the other characters and just how they adapt one of George's best written works and all that stuff. Ricky, anything you want to add to that?
Nope. Baron says, I think Baelor will make a great king. Hope we get to see him ascend the throne. Yeah. Yes.
He does have a great reputation. Going into the show, just for some context, he is very well loved by the people. He's said to be very chivalrous and is being groomed to be the next ruler. So, yeah, hopefully he makes a good king.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question that kind of I thought about while Becky was talking is, I know, Becky, you kind of answered this yourself. I actually vary a little bit. Are there any castings that you guys are like you're not sure of yet, in terms of they're not exactly how you imagine them maybe in the novella? You have to see how they play out. I'll go to JC first.
What was the question? Sorry, I was messing with my
So
settings.
in terms of like the casting of any of the characters, are there any like you're questioning right now? Like any of them that you're just like, you know, this is not exactly what I imagined from the novella, and you're just kind of like still kind of like, we'll just have to see how it plays out?
No, not necessarily. I know there's some controversy with regards to Baelor and the color of his skin and whatnot, but no, I mean, as long as everyone, you know, plays their personality appropriately, plays it right, I have no issues with any of the casting. They all seem like they're made for the part, and I'm excited to see them act on screen.
All right, I saw a comment, but Becky, you kind of addressed this already. Anything else that you want to add to that, or are you just you're locked into the cast? You're just excited for it?
Pretty locked in. I mean, yeah, similarly, a couple of the characters seem a little bit older than I think they are in the books, but actually that's just what Game of Thrones tends to do.
Yeah.
Like the characters always just seem young. I mean, Dunk's meant to be what, 16, 17? I mean, that actor definitely isn't, but that doesn't mean he's not going to do a great job as Dunk. Like, so to me, it doesn't bother me. They're just a bit older than I pictured in my head when reading it.
Agreed. I mean, me and Ricky talk about this all the time, is say what you want about HBO, and especially with their House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones works, always have great casting in terms of the actual performances. So I'm not worried about performances pretty much at all. I am like, you know, a little bit on kind of the interpretation of some characters. Like I just did a Laughing Storm video, so it's a little bit present in my mind. Not at all what I imagined for the character of the Laughing Storm, but we're gonna have to see what he's like. I think it is interesting the way Maekar is not that old at all at this point of the novella, and he looks like he's seen some shit. But I mean, he looks like Aerion has put him through the ringer. I mean, that's the meme I've been seeing on Twitter all the time, and I can't get away from it. Ricky, anything you want to add to casting stuff?
Well, I think you know, they definitely look the part, and it will be interesting to see how it translates to the screen. You know, in terms of adapting the story, will be great to find out. Priyanshu says egg casting was most tricking because it's very hard to find good child actors. Dexter's such a good casting. It is, you know, But I think they've always done a great job in
Yeah.
that. You know, if you think about Game of Thrones, Maisie Williams is fantastic. Sophie Turner, Isaac Hampstead Wright. They always have good casting. That's what they always nail.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, they do, and especially I think the casting. We haven't seen a show yet, so you can only go off the trailers. But I do think like the actor they've done for Dunk so far has looked fantastic. The actor that plays Dunk has looked fantastic. Some of the things we've seen in the trailer, I was shocked we saw in the trailers. There's a certain moment that Dunk is very iconic for, let's just say, and that was delivered pretty powerfully. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about performances by actors and things like that. Anything else you guys are wanting to talk about, or anything the chat wants to talk about?
It was something very, something very important. Papa Khan says Ricky is the best not Frey supporter he knows. So
that's high praise.
Thank you. I know.
Very high praise.
I keep messing with him about the damn phrase, but
there's a bit of a time skip between the first and second stories. Hopefully that will help with casting stuff. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, like, we know right now that they're filming back to back to back, more or less. So that's another thing not too worried about. They're kind of doing a good job with that, I would say.
At that rate, we will, have a similar situation to Game of Thrones season 6.
Yeah.
Where there's nothing else. I think the She-Wolves are, around 80% done. So I think he could just give them whatever he has, and we will have a 4th season that's basically an adaptation, but I don't know. I don't know how far this goes. If they even want to do a season 4, we
don't know. Maybe they do 3 seasons and they do like little mini, I don't know, just episode by itself and does a certain event that I won't say, but
I thought there was confirmation. Oh, sorry, go for it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's just
I would love them.
Oh. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say, I thought there was confirmation that it was only going to be 3 seasons and 3 seasons only.
Yeah, let's see. It really depends on if it resonates with the people, I guess. Because if there's a huge following, what are they gonna do? Come on,
money talks.
In the age of streaming, and yeah,
that's fair. I don't know. That's...
me personally, I'm a Summer Hall enjoyer, so I would.
Hey, if George just gives us some stuff, I mean, we wouldn't have to have this conversation.
I'd be happy with more novellas. I just want something. Just give me
more novellas. Be great.
Yeah. I've given
I'm
up
a big
on
Fire and Blood Part 2 guy, but
I've given up on that. I've got no faith on that. I just think short stuff is what he can churn out right now, and I'd be happy with that.
Becky, you started the boomer, or not the boomer. Becky, you started the gloomer towards the books. It was Becky came in. She was like, "Okay, I'm not a Winds of Winter believer," and then slowly I saw JC. I'm not a Winds of Winter believer.
I came in strong.
And then it slowly just, and now I'm just like, I don't know anymore.
Man, I've been religiously, refreshing George R. Martin's novel block every day for, I don't know, 7 years or something, from 2015 to, I don't know, 2022, and nothing ever really happened. And now I'm not
he's working on it
much anymore. He is, but he's been working on the thing for 15 years now. 15 years. Wrap it up. It's I don't know. I think Winds of Winter is coming eventually, a version of Winds of Winter, but
Becky disagrees.
I disagree strongly. I mean, how much is he actually working on it? We don't want to turn this into a debate about George R. R. Martin, but how much is he actually
debate?
Come on, I could get heated.
I mean, I still have the stance of I think we're just going to get whatever he's written, whether it's this 3/4 that he said or whatever. I think we'll eventually see it down the road. Unfortunately, it might not be completed, but Dakota, we should definitely not just chat GBT the damn thing. That'd be a terrible idea.
Hell no.
we would start getting some wild fan fiction, and it would start pulling very minute theories. It'd start going like Sansa and Jon get together or something, or
Tyrion
pull some
Targaryen.
wild stuff.
Someone
Alright.
asked earlier if we're going to be doing this every week. The streams, I guess we should talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead, JC. Lay it out for us.
Yeah, so I don't know if Ricky and Becky will want to join us at 4/5 a.m. their time. To hop on after every episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But the plan is currently that starting this January 18th, 2026, after the airing of the first episode, every Sunday for these 6 episodes after the episode airs, the 4 of us will be live on stream, simulcast all 4 of our channels. So after the episode, if you guys want to hear us talk and potentially cry about the episode, then come join us on each of our individual channels and join the community. It'll be fun.
Yeah, so we should all be live, I'm assuming, after.
Yes.
Given this has gone well, so I'm assuming we're all going to be there, unless, Ricky or Becky prefer their sleep.
Oh, no,
I might be asleep. I'll join the stream, but I'll just be here napping.
Yeah, Becky can just have like the sleep cam going on in the background.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, so we'll do that. I know people for my channel were asking. I will be live also the Monday, like following, for just looking at the episode by itself. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to comment on? Any plugs about stuff you're going to be doing for the Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I know people asked us in general.
Dragon Writer Drogon, are you going to watch episode per episode, Becky? I imagine Drogon's referring to, are you going to do a review of each episode?
Planning on it. I just don't know when I will be filming them. Probably just after the stream. I don't even think I'm going to go to sleep. I might just get up for the day when A Night of the Seven Kingdoms airs and just, try and survive the day.
Gotcha.
I love when these chats get shown. They just go right over Becky's face.
Yeah, it's like I'm not here.
We should specify the time. So that would be, so if you're, I don't know what time zone everyone in chat is, but Greece is in Central Time. So the episode will air 9 p.m. Central Time. So we'll probably go live. The first episode, I believe, will be 45 minutes. So it'll be 9:45 p.m. Central Time, or 7:45 p.m. Pacific Time, or hold on, 3:45 a.m. UK time, or 4:45 a.m. European time. So,
yay! Can't wait!
So drink your coffee. No, Becky, don't drink your coffee.
Oh no! This is the worst year for me to quit caffeine. Why have I done this? No! Oh no! I'm gonna have to drink coffee again.
So
I didn't even think about this.
Everybody drink your caffeinated non-coffee drinks. I expect to see all of you in chat. Grifkin, especially you. I will have sock puppets to reenact the episodes as well. Yes, we'll definitely do that. And it'll be a great time. So come join us then, starting this Sunday, January 18th.
Bro thinks he's Tenzel.
Not quite as talented, but hopefully I'll come close.
Oh, well, there are 6 episodes, so you have like a little bit of rehearsing going on by the time we're at the 6th one.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing. I know this is mainly only for people in the United States and probably only NFL fans, but
Let's go.
Yes.
How the Rams doing?
Sunday, is it Sunday, February 8th when the Super Bowl is? I don't.
Something around there.
Yeah. So instead,
I won't lie to you guys. Depending on who's playing, there might be an NFL game being like watched as the streams go. If it's the Patriots on, you guys are gonna have a distracted Greece those nights. That's all I gotta say.
Well, if it's
during Dunk and Egg episode reviews, who are you?
I can multitask.
So if it's Jaguars,
how's it
Panthers,
going, Jesus V? Sorry, I gotta respond to this guy over here. Yes, I am live. It is indeed me. I'm pretending to be a YouTuber. I'll be back for a bit during Duncan Egg. Looking forward to it, and yeah. So,
unfortunately, I lost in the fantasy football championship 2 years in a row to Matthew, my viewer. So good on you. Good on you. But yeah, to answer your question, Ricky, there will be divided loyalties. Okay, football is an important thing around here, Ricky.
American football.
Yeah, I don't get it, but you go ahead.
Hey, Becky knows. Becky knows. You're a Dolphins fan, unfortunately.
I am. I know. I hate to admit it.
Baron, you're a man of class, Baron.
I was semi a Seahawks fan this year. I had JSN on my fantasy football team, so I was kind of a Seahawks fan.
Who's doing the halftime show this year?
No idea.
Oh, it's the Puerto Rican rapper guy, not rapper. Reggaeton guy.
What's his name?
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Another stinker halftime show.
So instead of watching Bad Bunny,
another stinker. Kendrick was amazing. It was the only thing I joined in for.
Yeah.
I guess this is a hot take, but that was generally one of the worst I've watched.
You didn't like?
Hell no.
Wait,
Hell no.
Which
one?
Last year's Kendrick Lamar one. I was like, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I liked his little dancing that he did, like the little walk shimmy thing.
I like big performances. I like a whole show, okay? And then that one wasn't much of a show. It was just
what would you have preferred, Grease? Like you don't want I don't know.
Okay.
What are you looking for? Oh, by the way, Callum.
You want dragons?
£1.99.
An epic battle.
Somebody address their super chat, and then I'll tell you.
Whose super chat is that?
Callum Rushworth.
I've no
Who's
idea.
it gone to?
£1.99. Becky.
It's not to me.
If it's gone to me,
Not
thank
me
you.
either, I think.
How do you check that?
We've reached the music portion of this game.
It should be on your YouTube. If you have YouTube Studio open, Becky, it should tell you.
Okay. Wait a sec then. Yay, thank you, Callum. I'm assuming he wants us to know that the Bears are likely to be in the Super Bowl.
Bears are frauds.
They've done well this year.
Frauds. They've done well, but they're frauds.
Interesting comment that takes us back to Duncan Egg.
Wait, Ricky. I got to get my thoughts on the halftime. Okay, so the halftime performance should be it should be like a big event. Okay. Now, I'm not saying I love Katy Perry, but her walking out on whatever that was. I don't know if it was a tiger or something. That's an event. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's okay. This took some cool choreography going on right now. Kendrick was just okay, we're on a stage. And that's it.
He was telling Drake to try to strike a chord, but it's probably
I don't care about that drama.
Powerful message.
It also does not help that not really my genre of music, so that didn't help. But
so let's
go
to Duncan Egg. I have a very interesting one from Grips King. He says we've reached the music part of the stream, and I think it'll be interesting to see how the music in Duncan Egg will be perceived, since Ramin Djawadi is not going to be the composer for the first time. It's someone else. Different music, different vibe. What are you expecting? What do you think this will make? This will be, what do you think about?
Firstly, I'm going to address the super chat real quick. Thank you, Dakota. 2, you got to take that up with Becky and Ricky. but also I'll say this. I don't know what to expect from the music. I hope it's good. That's about all as I can say. We're hitting uncharted territory with new music, so it kind of fits with the whole idea of we're going to a whole new type of show. So I think it kind of fits, even though who knows. The music was never the problem with any of the other shows. So yeah. Becky, JC, anything you want to add to that?
I would pay Grease for you to be part of the halftime show and do some polka in front of a stadium full of people. What was that? What was that, Eric?
Okay. So As right now, my light is like wrapped around my chair.
Nah. You can't just go on and act like nothing happened.
Okay, no, you guys didn't see fully what happened. Okay, so I reached back because my cat made an appearance. As I was picking my cat up, the light like came down, and my cat freaked out. So it was a whole thing that just happened there. But
where's your cat now? I want to see the cat. Where's your cat? If she consents to being picked up.
she got spooked because the light literally landed like the desk saved her. So unfortunately, Rhea was about to make an appearance, and then the light had different thoughts.
Wait, sorry. I was trying to respond to Baron, but I accidentally responded as you, Grease.
There are imposters of me in this chat, so if I sound like not American and it's like you can tell it's German or something.
Low blow.
But there will not be a classic Game of Thrones intro. The intro, and Ricky, I don't know if you can speak on this, but the intro for each episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms will be just, I don't think there's an intro, it's just a title screen, correct?
I have no idea. I
okay.
couldn't say.
Gotcha.
That's what we have to look forward to in Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's the Blackfyres. I think someone's hiding in there with Grease, mayhaps. Mayhaps.
Did I say that right, Becky?
You did, but I would never say that, so that's clearly not me. I'm being hacked by an American pretending to be British.
Mayhaps. I mean, Becky earlier on, before the stream started, said that Jaime Lannister was the best character, so progress has been made.
Nah.
Becky's a Jaime believer. She's a truther.
Nah, I'm reporting you. I'm being hacked.
Dang.
I've never said that.
That's unfortunate. This is a good question from Kale. Do you expect they'll put a dragon in this show in a flashback/dream?
Ooh. I wondered how they were gonna introduce the topic of there being no dragons, because obviously people are gonna question, whoa, where's the dragons? So I wondered if a flashback would have something to do with dragons.
I hope they don't do what they did in the first episode of House of the Dragon, where they kind of have this voiceover exposition at the beginning where it's like, and so this was like, this came to be because of this, and this happened 190 years before Daenerys was born, or stuff like that. I hope it's more seamless and kind of built in throughout the show, as opposed to doing this like 3-minute intro of like, this is what happened after House of the Dragon, here's how the dragons died, and all this other stuff. But we'll see.
I don't think we're gonna see a flashback or anything like that. I hope they just go the full just go right into the story, like right from where the novella starts. Where if we're doing flashbacks, it's a flashbacks of Dunk's past, not exactly like you kind of said, JC. I don't really need the whole and after House of the Dragon, this and this and this happened.
Yeah.
Now we're here. I don't really need that, but I don't know.
Sky Prison asked, what if the War of the Five Kings never happened? Then we wouldn't have Targaryens or this book series and show. I don't know.
You gotta add some more to that.
Super chat to you, Becky, I think.
Oh my goodness, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you so much, Baron. Can I put that on
I gotta get it back out.
Yeah.
Based on the question.
It's covering up. You pay for to cover up your screen.
Oh, will it be addressed in season 1? That's a good question. I think a little bit.
I don't know.
But is it relevant? It's not relevant to the novella plot for season 1. Not really.
Ricky, would you like to comment on this? He's like fighting his voice. He's like,
are you allowed to comment on this?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What's that silly Blackfyre stuff you're talking about? No idea what that means.
I have no idea. I'm not here.
As much as I'd like to say that the Blackfyre Rebellion would be mentioned in the first season, I don't know if it will, because it's not like that. Like, I could see it being mentioned, but it's not like really a part of the first novella, so I don't know what role it would really have. But hey, I want some Blackfyre merch, so HBO, do your thing.
Kale opines George got publicly salty about House of the Dragon. Yes, he did, and
Rightly so.
Yeah, and if Ira Parker does some White Walker Helena shenanigans in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 2,
God,
then
that was so dumb.
He might get.
I've lost brain cells in the aftermath. I've lost brain cells in the stream that we did for episode 8. God, it was so bad.
That was a good time. That was a good time, Ricky. I mean,
you
gotta look back on it fondly.
It was
that was probably my favorite stream of all time. Very unhinged. I will say this.
I agree.
Hopefully George handles it better if he has problems. I don't really think we need the whole public outcry thing again, but I understand where he was coming from.
Give some room to Becky. All right, Becky, you have the floor.
Oh,
Becky, what do you want to talk about?
I didn't have a point to make. Okay. Well, I think it'll be good.
Okay,
but to be fair, chat. Although Becky has worked with me and JC, she has not worked with Ricky, and also it's a whole different environment when you're trying to figure out with like 4 people like.
And he's like a celebrity. Like, I just found out Ricky's a celeb. So I'm
he's a celeb.
Yeah.
He works on big films.
Am I always smiling? No. Just for you guys.
Oh, D. Charles is in here.
He is.
One of my favorite The Song of Ice and Fire YouTubers. As long as we don't hear the literal words, The Song of Ice and Fire or Aegon's prophecy in episode 1, that's a success to me.
Agreed, 100%.
Yeah, that'd be success.
I want to hear no reference of this dagger, nothing. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about Aegon's dream. I don't care. That's a House of the Dragon thing, okay?
No.
What are you talking about? You have like a lot of followers on Instagram, Ricky. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but those are like from the old fan page day. On that page gives a fuck anymore. I just use this page because it's left over, and
Ricky is quite old. Remember that, guys.
For that. But the people who follow me on the Instagram account used to follow me for Game of Thrones fan page stuff. I posted quotes and stuff like that. So it's really not anything.
Should I be following you? I'm not one of those followers, and now I feel guilty.
Trauma.
Should I?
You should
Trauma exposed live on stream.
Okay, well, what do I search? Is it the same name as your current one?
I just changed it. I had a whole rebrand, so now I'm just my
plug yourself.
legal name. Which
I didn't know this didn't go away. Stays there.
Oh, you said plug yourself. I heard something else, like go F yourself. I was like, whoa.
Guys, we have breaking news.
Say that.
Like, what?
We have breaking news. Breaking news. The Rams scored a touchdown, guys.
Who are they playing against? I don't know.
The Panthers. Should be a blowout, but
okay.
Yeah.
Ricky, never heard of her.
Hey, don't get sassy. Ricky did say that you were a woman once.
I did.
Yeah, Dakota used to have a different username, and then you thought it was a girl, and so he changed it.
Really?
That's the lore I've been told, anyway.
What? When was that?
It's a long time ago.
God damn.
I swore. I didn't swear. I said plug yourself. Oh, I'm going to get banned off this stream. You guys won't want me back. I'll just be you free for the Night of the Seven Kingdoms streams.
Nonsense. We need calm individual people, because as you can see, sometimes when things go wrong, especially me and Ricky, we go a little wild. Okay, we lash out, and then JC has to corral us, and then JC starts going wild. So Becky, you have to be our anchor. You have to be our anchor.
You put that pressure on me.
You've got to be the voice of reason in this discussion.
I'm never the voice of
I
reason,
remember.
especially when I'm tired.
What do you
So
remember? Ricky?
you gotta help JC because we're talking so badly about it. We were losing our minds, and JC was trying to calm us down. He was like, "Yeah, well, there were some things about the episodes that were really good." And like, fuck this episode.
That was literally the intro.
I'm never gonna review
literally like
stupid show
Ricky,
ever again.
Ricky's
JC was
just like,
"No, come on, that's."
no, but Ricky, this was literally the intro. The intro was literally, okay, so what you guys think about the episode? Ricky was like, I wasn't a fan, it wasn't great. JC's like, there were some good things, but it wasn't. I wasn't a fan either. Nicely, politely, I come in and I'm like, no, fuck the episode, screw everything. Oh, it was a good time.
Fun times.
Well, we're getting off the rails. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we end stream? Because I know it's getting later into the night for Ricky and Becky and JC. I know you have got to go at some point.
It's okay. I was just worried about eating lunch. As long as I got my lunch, I'm fine.
Okay.
But real quick, actually, I want to poll you guys and chat too. So obviously we've got a new year. It's 2026. Now, obviously, all four of us have got. You guys love the Avengers. Shot with the dragons. Don't lie. I hate the event. Actually, I do not like the Avengers. I never saw the hype in those movies ever. That's a hot take. I'm sorry.
Oh wow! God, that was a strong opinion. Just thrown out of nowhere.
All right, well, JC's out. Get him out.
Even the first Avengers movie, I just was like, I don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't see it.
Blasphemy.
So to get back to Duncan, fuck Marvel.
Grifkin, there's rails. Yeah, there's never been rails. I hope you guys have low expectations for all of our live streams after each episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, because rails, they're out the window.
What are you talking about? This is professional.
That's human conversation, We're always like, so I hate those type of live streams where all posh and professional about it. Where like, oh, let's go back and talk about this bit from the episode. We didn't mention this random ass character who's also appeared. Like, fuck off. It's a conversation.
Getting on it. I tried to reel it back, and then JC's like, Avenger stinks. All right, let's go from there.
No, I said suck. Avengers suck.
All right, sorry, I misquoted you there.
But okay, back to the point before we got off the rails. So it's a new year.
I hate Spider-Man.
Actually, the Tom Holland Spider-Mans are overrated. Yes,
agreed.
The Spider-Man No Way Home.
Right,
the only reason people remember that is because it was the return of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Otherwise, it's a crappy movie that's just nostalgia bait. But anyway.
Whoa, I don't know how to process this.
Any thoughts on Tom Holland?
I love Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland.
Tom Holland's a
No,
great actor.
I think I'm shallow, and I think that's the only reason why I like him.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
That's fair.
Fair. I mean, like I dislike, House of the Dragon, but when Olivia Cook is on screen, I'm like, no. But anyway, back to my original point. So I want to poll the four of us. Obviously, we have the start of the new year. Obviously, all four of us are like, the Winds of Winter is not happening anytime soon, if ever. I knock on wood. I don't know. But I'm assuming we're also in the same boat with Fire and Blood Part 2. Are we also in the same boat for a fourth novella by George R. R. Martin pertaining to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? This one being most likely The Village Hero. Do you think we'll see that anytime soon?
Oh, right. Sorry. I talked about the She-Wolves of Winterfell, but it was The Village Hero. That's the fourth one, right?
Well, originally it was She-Wolves of Winterfell, but then George was like, oh, like The Village Hero is probably going to be next. And it's like, okay, yeah. Which is kind of disappointing, but at the same time, at this point, I'm just like, I'll take, like, George, whatever you write, I'm like that poor kid and all of it. Was like, may I have some more, sir, please?
Yeah.
To answer your question, JC, I'll say it's more likely than the other two, but I still have seen no signs that George is working on any writing at the moment. So I'll say it's more likely, but no.
Yeah. What about yourself, Becky?
I think we could, but not anytime soon. So
Mm.
I'm not like holding out for it. Like I'm not eagerly waiting because I think that will just be painful because I don't think it'll be anytime soon. But I do feel like maybe it could be like towards the end of season 3 of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We might get some kind of like inspiration to get it out.
Thing is, we've been saying this. I remember when season 7 came out or season 6 of Game of Thrones came out, we're like, yeah, well, but this is gonna be like he will drop the next book in between season 6 and season 7, so they can make 10 seasons and then catch up with him, and it'll all be good. And we said that for when season 8 finished airing, we were like, yeah, so that's the perfect opportunity for him to finally drop wins. And then I don't know. I think he could if he wanted to, because it's not as vast as the other projects. And I think even Fire and Blood Part 2, which is only bits and pieces, would be harder for him to write than another Duncan Egg short story. But I don't know if I'm with JC. I would take anything at this point. Like he could literally drop anything. It's sad.
So anything you say? How about a cookbook?
Yeah, he could. From Wildcards. I'm talking to some of Ice and Fire.
Especially with the Night of the Seven Kingdoms coming out, we might need a new cookbook. There's gonna be a lot of food, a lot of drinks in this show.
Yeah. The only reason I asked,
taking your fan fiction.
The only reason I ask is because allegedly, as we were leading up to House of the Dragon season 1, George R.R. Martin all of a sudden had all this excitement, and he, per his blog post anyway, I don't know how much stock we can put into them, but he was writing a lot. He was publicly announcing that, like, oh, I wrote a clutch of Cersei chapters, or I'm almost done with Tyrion, or something like that. And so you could tell that, like, oh, George is excited. He's looking forward to House of the Dragon season 1. All of a sudden, he's like excited to be back in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire. And obviously, he hasn't posted in the past couple of months, but prior to the trailer for the first season of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, you could tell he was excited about the TV show. And, we were thinking that, like, oh, maybe he's got a fire under his butt again, where he's excited to be back in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire. Maybe that would excite him to maybe write another novella. That's the only reason why I was like asking, like, oh, maybe, obviously not this year probably, but maybe sooner. Well, I don't know if sooner, but at some point down the line, we might see another novella and, actually have something new from George R.R. Martin for the first time in, gosh, I don't know. I mean, 15 years since The Dance of Dragons, but since, forever since the last novella.
It's a sweet treat.
I would love to. I'd love to, have that, but so many disappointments, so many years of waiting for stuff.
You've been through the ringer, Ricky.
What
Ricky,
are you guys talking about?
Can you read this comment, please? Can you just read this? I really wish I could change how this chat goes so it didn't like just cut off Becky and Ricky every time I put a chat up. I wish it was like, can I just like put it in the middle?
No, man, when did I get into this? At 18, I think. So,
young buck. Then I love when I throw a joke at Ricky, it goes right over his head. But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about before we end out the stream? Anything on your minds, especially because we've gotten very derailed today. Becky, any controversial takes? JC threw some out there. I threw some out there. You did.
Hot takes. What hot takes do I have? Right, we've talked about Jaime Lannister. We've talked about Winds of Winter never coming out.
You got to be A Song of Ice and Fire related. I mean, you can just throw anything out there at this point.
Taylor Swift is the worst.
Don't get started.
Chill out there. Chill out.
I was gonna say one, but I think I would get kicked out of the stream.
No, you got to say it now.
You
got to say it now. Come on.
I think people look back on Fellowship of the Ring with rose-tinted glasses. It was not reader-friendly, and it was borderline boring. And
How do I leave the call?
Read it recently, and I liked it, but some characters may as well not exist. Merry and Pippin, why are they even in it? They've got no character development at all. I'll leave it at that. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
That is indeed a hot take, but we appreciate hot takes. We appreciate honesty. Like, you should never feel like you have to filter or censor yourself. You could, tell. I mean, you've already told Ricky to F off, so you don't have.
Basically, we've learned today. I'm just nasty.
Just kidding.
No comment. No comment.
I feel like some tears may be shed from the old Grease Goblins camera.
It's just terrible. It's just terrible. How slander against Lord of the Rings.
Derail. Oh yeah, our podcast could be called Derail. You think you're getting a Song podcast, but surprise, we're talking about Taylor Swift. And then what we should do is we should make a podcast on Taylor Swift, but surprise, it's a podcast on How to the Seven Kingdoms.
I like this idea.
Ricky, what's your thoughts on Taylor Swift? We've heard JC's.
Taylor Swift. I don't know. I am clinically online, but I couldn't name you 3 songs actually. Like, for real.
That is a rare trait to have.
There's one where she
sings
sings
away from him.
There's one where she sings about an erection. So
that's a good song, though. It's actually a good song.
It's true.
Yeah, actually, it's quite catchy. It's quite catchy.
That's like all Taylor Swift songs. They're catchy. They just are. So interesting.
It's okay.
I mean, as my community knows, I've played Taylor Swift before streams. I won't hide it. So, Taylor Swift makes some good music sometimes.
All the time.
Papa Khan says Becky thinks Fellowship is overrated, and I'm a Frey supporter. We're mad. Just a little.
I don't know what's a worse take, being a Fellowship hater or a Frey supporter. I mean, it's like right there, same level, Becky.
Hey, I'm not a hater. I can appreciate it. I just think it's overrated.
Well, as you know, Becky, if you criticize anything we love, that means you're just a hater.
Yeah.
Just get slander.
Prepare yourself for that.
YouTube comments come and they just call you stupid. And
prepare yourselves for that because it's coming up again. Remember when I rewatched when I reviewed House of the Dragon season 2 and I got to see them early and I did a little spoiler-free thing, and also the first 4 episodes of House of the Dragon season 2 were good. And then everyone called me shill and whatever. And then it turned and the episodes were shit. And I said that they were shit. And then everyone called us haters and stuff. It's, man. It's coming up again. It's I know it.
Well, that's the internet for you, unfortunately.
Thank you. Yeah.
There are good people. There's some bad people. There's some rage baiters. There's some
a screen.
Yeah, you can hide behind it.
Wait, I want Mary Solon earlier said you guys remind me of Frodo. Oh, wait. You guys remind me of Frodo, Merry, Pippin, and Frodo. Why are there 2 Frodos? Like, who's who?
Yeah, who's who? Who's who? I need to know actually on that. Who's who there?
Yeah.
Come on, who wants to step up to being 2 Frodos? Come on.
Veto shot first, pop shot
first. The fuck?
It's the internet.
Watching people take over Becky's super chats back. She got the lion's share of the super chats. Like Becky came out rolling.
I'll have to be issuing refunds.
The question is, who is Smeagol? I don't know.
He's a guy.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Grease, you're like both Smeagol and Gollum. I don't know. I've seen your Gollum side.
What?
The Grease Gollum.
Are you saying I have 2 personalities? Well, I have Grease the Cruel, but that's more performative, okay?
Becky is one Frodo because she is the hero of the story.
I agree.
She's definitely saving us from this stream going off the rails.
Becky, I hope you never see Grease the Cruel on these streams. It's a dark time when we get to those.
Bring it on.
And there's
I'm
a lot
ready.
Of
Bring it. Bring it. I challenge him.
I hope not, because that means the episodes are bad.
Oh yeah.
That only happens.
Maybe we'll wait till House of the Dragon. Let's wait till House of the Dragon, then we can do that.
Season 3 will be a great time.
Oh, real quick,
it won't be as energetic though, because the investment, the personal investment's kind of gone. It's like won't be as passionate. But
so real quick, I know we've gone for an hour, and maybe there's only been like 3 minutes worth of usable information in our.
The first 20 minutes is what we got. What we get done. Okay.
But are we planning on doing? I know this is far off, potentially June, July. Are we also planning on doing these conversations for House of the Dragon season 3?
I am.
Okay.
They will be for it.
I won't review the show, but I'll probably be down to just sit here and shit on it. I'm going into open-minded. Maybe it's the greatest thing ever. I don't think it will be, but
says he's going into an open-minded, and he also said he's going to shit on it. Becky, your thoughts? Are you going to join us for the Great House of the Dragon?
Yeah, if I'm still alive, then yeah.
Hopefully you don't hate us by then.
Well, you just never know what's around the corner. But yeah, sure. Just gotta look on the side of life. Yeah, I think I won't be as passionate because I'm much more excited for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Like this is my time. Like I'm so excited. But I'll still be like hyped.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It'll be a good conversation time, even despite how potentially good or potentially awful the episodes are. It's still a good conversation, good camaraderie.
Also, guys, if the Patriots lose tomorrow, I might be sad for the first stream. So you might see depressed.
We just talked about Game of Thrones for 2 seconds.
Well, here's the thing. We've gotten past the Game of Thrones section of the stream. Okay? People clicked on the stream when they rewatched this stream, like, okay, I got what I wanted. And now you're here for the personalities. Okay, now you're here because Becky, or you're here because of JC, or you're here because Ricky has emerged from his hidey hole. And
yeah, I'm doing YouTube things at the minute, even streaming. It's a big day. Now I'm looking forward to get back to live streaming with you guys, and it's always a good time, regardless of if the show is good or not. It's always a great time, with the fandom and all. Yeah.
I mean, the episodes, regardless if they're good or bad, they give you stuff to talk about. Of course, when we do this, the first episode, we all hope we're going to come out here and go, oh, episode was perfect, great, I love what they did with it, and we'll just have a lot to talk about. And, it'll be different than this stream, where like this stream, it's like we're kind of just, it's previewing, but we're also not doing spoilers. So there's very limited stuff you can say. So, yeah.
Well, I'm just excited that in 2026 we have something to talk about pertaining to A Song of Ice and Fire, because 2025 was such a silent and kind of bleak year. So, yeah.
Any news we did get was bad news anyway. So,
yeah. I did meet George R. R. Martin in 2025 . That did happen.
That's true. That's
so awesome.
True.
Yeah. And then I met him in person, and I was like, this person's not finishing wins. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
We can just pray you're wrong, JC.
Yeah.
You can pray that Becky's wrong.
Was that what changed your mind then? Was meeting him what changed your mind on wins coming out? Oh, that's a shame.
Before that, I was like, I'm very grateful that I got to meet him. It was a wonderful opportunity, and he's a cool dude. And I also saw this when I watched the live stream of New York City Comic Con, which was 2 months after the Seattle World Con in August. But when I met him in August, and I saw him I saw him just kind of rambling on stage, and then I met him in person. I mean, granted, this is just a small window of his life. I don't know what he's like 24/7, but I could tell I hope George is a better writer than he is speaker. But I know that sounds awful. I don't mean it to sound like I'm dogging on him, but I was like, ooh, like George, like I hope you're mentally okay. I'm worried about you. So
Aww.
yeah.
This is a kind of a sad ending.
Yeah, that was down.
Yeah.
You really lowered the tone there.
JC, just remember, it wasn't you. Becky asked, okay? You had to be truthful.
What? So we're blaming me? Why do I get the blame?
Well, you're the one who asked when did JC
I brought it up, and then
wins
Becky asked for a lot, but it was my.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It was all of us.
Grifkin met him. Grifkin in the chat. He met him too. He seemed tired. Oh, I am a witness. He did meet George. He seemed tired. Yes, George did seem very tired. This was also like the exact same day when that dumb fan was also like, "Hey George, what about Brayden Sanderson?" And I was just like, "Oh my gosh."
That was a perfect impression.
That's like 18 hours of signing books.
No, it was only a 2-hour window, and they cut it off at 300 people, so you had to like rush to get in line with the thousands of other people who were like rushing to get into the line of 300 people. After the 300 person, they cut it off, and they're like, no more. So, but it was great. It was great. I very much. Oh, I guess I should. Yeah, this is the book he signed. Let me see if I can.
And he was bending the book that he got. He was like bending all.
I just got anxiety just watching it.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can we?
It's huge.
No, I don't want it to be mine. I want it to be. How do I make it JC's cam? That's too much work. You guys can see good enough.
They say every great person has a touch of madness in them. That's true. We all have a bit of madness in us. You'd be surprised. Becky's quite mad actually all the time. Ricky, he's actually mad right now. He's just so good at hiding it, but he's all mad all the time.
I'm not good at hiding it at all.
There's so much Ricky wants to say right now, and it's just maddening.
Ricky is emerging from German winter slumber. Oh hell yeah! It's snowing like crazy at the minute.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay, so last order of business. This is very important. Do you guys think, just like with House of the Dragon Season 2, now only Ricky was there in that call, but do you guys think I should wear the Targaryen sweater for Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the first episode, or not?
Is it green?
No, it's like, the Christmas sweater I have? It's like the red, black. It's like the...
I love that jumper. I think yes, because I really like it.
Okay. All right. I will. I'm going to be sweating down here, but it'll be a good time.
Ricky, I saw what you did there.
Yeah, well, it had to come out.
Wow.
Well, it's magic.
He's got tricks. He's from Old Town.
He's got the Lord of Light on his side.
When you're like 1 hour and 7 minutes into a stream, it just does that.
You should wear Targaryen hair too, Grease, per the Bat of Blood and Fire.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe I will.
Someone is from Germany. Yeah, I am from Germany. It's never beating the truth.
What part of Germany? Mind me asking. You don't have to answer. What part of Germany? Mind me asking. You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. I'm just curious.
Oh, I'm cool with it. I'm from Landshut, which is near Munich in Bavaria.
Oh, okay, Bavaria.
Nice. It's in the south. Yeah.
When you go traveling, does everyone just like, oh, Oktoberfest, and you're like,
oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. I think that's the go-to. You drink beer and lederhosen and stuff, but in Bavaria, it really fits for Bavaria, which, whenever they're talking about Germans wearing lederhosen, they actually mean Bavarians, and we actually do that, and we actually drink beer and stuff and have all these festivities that involve the cringy whatevers that people throw out there whenever they're talking about Germany. So yeah.
Cool. Are you an Oktoberfest master, Ricky?
I've never been. It's only 40 minutes away, but I've never been there. It's too crowded. I don't do well in crowds like that. We have smaller ones in pretty much every village around here that you could go to. So I'm much. No. Get out the. That would be for a stream. That would be a Targaryen lederhosen.
Baron, if it makes you feel better, I got dressed up for Halloween once as a clown, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen. I was like 3 or 4, and they dressed me up as a clown for Halloween. Full makeup was terrible.
Now I have to see it.
No, you'll never see it.
I'm
Be
curious.
content with with looking at my Instagram. You can see bearded Darth Maul with me in full face
Oh,
paint.
I
enough.
know that.
Good enough.
I know that.
I'm curious, Becky, when you go traveling as well, let's say you go to a different country, do you get like just the most stereotypical questions like, Premier League, football, beans on toast kind of thing?
Yeah, it's the football questions that I can't answer because I don't watch it here, but obviously we're really big on our football. So I'm like the most disappointing British person to ever meet because I can't answer anything. Or they think I'm Australian because apparently British people sound like Australians. And I remember when I went to Italy, everybody thought I was Australian.
Really?
I'm not.
Wow. Were they like just doing the Australian stereotypes too as well in front of you? Like,
They did.
It's happened again. I'm trying to fix it, but it's like wrapped around my chair. I'm also guilty. I also asked Becky about beans for breakfast.
Beans on toast, a cup of tea, Bob's your uncle, chuffed to bits, all that stuff.
Actually, to be fair, I do drink a lot of tea.
That's
do
fair.
love a good cuppa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice cup of tea.
Actually, my favorite type of tea is English breakfast tea. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That makes me happy. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think we
run the outro, JC. Run the outro before we keep going.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us all. Grease, thanks so much for setting this up. Becky, thanks for being here. Ricky, thanks for staying up till 11 p.m. in your time zone. Thanks.
Wait, isn't that a special number? Should we not make a wish? Isn't 11:11 like special?
Oh, sure.
You make a wish.
Well, it's 20. All right.
23:11.
Hurry up, start the 11 anymore.
Before you end the stream, I have to. I gotta say something. I will be talking about hedges and knights on Tuesday, and I'll actually upload a video for the first time in 8 months. So if you want to talk about or want to see me talking about hedges and knights, I might be allowed to talk about hedges and knights on Tuesday. So just pull up.
All right. Hedges and Knights with
Hell
Ricky
yeah.
this Tuesday night.
Oh.
Are you talking about like actual knights, or you're just going to be like doing the pun where it's like, oh, look, guys, I'm cutting a hedge at night?
No, I'm you'll see it on Tuesday. I still I have to be careful what I say, but I'll be more open on Tuesday.
Cool.
On the 13th. Yes.
Yeah.
Some would say he's becoming more free.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Isn't it? It's Saturday, Sunday. Yes. No, it's Tuesday. All right, it's fine. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. It's because I have to be careful until a certain date. And then just wanted to throw that out there.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Becky, what are you currently working on?
I'm about to start watching season 6 of Game of Thrones.
All right. So everybody in the chat, go to Becky's channel, click like and subscribe on all of her videos, and then watch all of her season 6 reactions, all of it, all that. Give her all that watch time. We need. If Becky doesn't see an average watch time of like 45 minutes to an hour on her videos, like prepare to see Roose Bolton sending some regards over to some of you. Actually, no, Roose Bolton telling you that Robb Stark sends his regards to some of you. So just be careful.
Oh, I like it. You should be my hype man. I like this advertising.
And then guys, when you're in the comments, be sure to post and say that Fellowship of the Ring is not overrated and it is perfect.
And that Jaime Lannister is the best.
True.
I don't need that negativity on my channel.
Negative.
I will be removing all of those comments.
Wow. It's a dictatorship over there on Becky's channel.
And then Grease, what are you currently working on?
For the moment, all Night of the Seven Kingdoms videos.
Nice.
Like basically some of the stuff we talked about at the beginning of the stream and their own little videos. And then we'll go from there. I don't know if I'm going to be specifically when the episodes start dropping, if I'm just going to do like discussion points from some of the episodes of things I want to talk about, like how I did with season 2 of House of the Dragon. But yeah, it'll be a lot of Night of the Seven Kingdoms content. Maybe 2 or 3 streams a week. We'll see.
Wow.
See. If I like the show, it'll be 3. If it's not, then
getting that YouTube algorithm love, timing those trends. Actually, I respect that. God, love that, man. Nice work, man.
Yeah, I just want to talk about it. I feel like I don't stream that much anymore, so it's like finally have something to actually stream.
Yeah, guys, if you're in the chat, definitely send good vibes to Grease. He's currently. Is it okay if I say? Yeah. He's currently recovering from COVID. So
yeah.
Sinus
infection. Well, not sinus, respiratory infection, and then COVID right back to back. So that was fun.
Oh, Grifkin says drop hashtag Lord of the Rings on every video, every
That's
one of
right.
Ricky's videos. Yeah, actually, well, just Fellowship of the Ring, but yeah, Lord of the Rings works too. Cool.
Of course.
I could say something that's even worse. I've never even read the damn books.
Really?
Don't.
The Ring books.
Wow.
Don't. I have them,
All right,
but
all right.
I
Becky's getting removed. She's getting removed.
I'm joking. No, they're not bad. They're not bad. That sounds like a negative comment. They're above average.
That's respectable. Yeah.
We better end this stream soon, or there's going to be a fight.
All right, guys. See you guys all next Sunday, January 18th. Be there, or else again, Roose Bolton's gonna come a knocking.
Or Becky will say you're overrated.
Oh, God.
You're not there. You're overrated.
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Stay around.
Bye.